Have you ever felt like investing is just trying to keep your head above the water? Like you're drowning in inflation. You know inflation's like 10 to 12% a year. So you need to park your capital long term somewhere that's better than cash. And so you're trying to pick the next best business, the next best metal, the next best real estate. But what if I told you investing is not meant to be like that? You're meant to be able to find a good store of value and then the rest that you can invest. Well, Bitcoin isn't just another investment. It is the investment to end all investing. And what I mean by that is Bitcoin is actually just superior money. So Bitcoin is a monetary asset with absolute digital scarcity. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins, no more, no less. This makes Bitcoin fundamentally different from fiat currencies like the dollar, which can be printed endlessly and lose value every year. So it's the only asset we've ever seen with a limited supply. It's the only money and currency we've seen with a limited supply. So it's different to everything else. So why does traditional investing exist? Well, it is because it is a product of a broken fiat system. Investing isn't about building wealth anymore. It's about trying not to lose it. Inflation forces you to constantly search for new investments just to maintain your purchasing power. That's why everyone's obsessed with diversifying, chasing returns, and hedging against risk. It's financial survival, not financial freedom. Bitcoin ends the need to invest. You don't have to worry about trying to speculate or gamble. When you hold Bitcoin, you're holding sound money, an asset designed to appreciate over time because of its scarcity and decentralized nature. You don't have to constantly chase the next best thing or worry about your wealth evaporating. With Bitcoin, you already own the best capital for the future. Why would you sell a bad money into a better money and then back from a better money to a bad money? It makes no sense. Once you're holding the number one asset, you would stay with it long term. So Michael Saylor, he's one of the biggest Bitcoin advocates. He owns over 550,000 Bitcoins as a company. He went from a dying company to one of the best performing companies in the last 5 years. And he says diversification often means you're selling the winner to buy the loser. If Bitcoin is the best money humanity has ever seen, why would you trade it for anything else? Just hold it and let it grow. Long-term value and peace of mind. So unlike dollars, which lose value every single year, I'm talking 10 to 12% inflation in a Western society. In poor countries, you're looking at 50%, 60%, sometimes even 90% in 1 year because they're printing too many dollars. Their economy is so weak. Bitcoin's purchasing power is built to last for decades and potentially even centuries. This gives you a peace of mind knowing you're holding an asset that can protect your wealth for generations to come. It is the future of money. So eventually, measuring Bitcoin in dollars won't even make sense because the dollar's value is destined to fail. It's destined to fall. It's destined to come to an end. It will be worth zero. Whereas Bitcoin's value is tied to everything in the world divided by just 21 million. Because of its limited supply, you can actually just divide the amount of houses by 21 million Bitcoin and get how much a house should be. Or you divide everything in the world by 21 million and you can actually get how many Satoshis that item or object or service should be. And that's the ultimate scarcity. And it's why Bitcoin is the end game for money. It is the end game for investing. It is the best thing to be holding right now. So if you want to build real wealth, protect your future, start learning about Bitcoin now. It takes time, it takes research. They say get to 1 hour of study, then get to 10, then get to 100, get to 1,000, and then aim for 10,000. I'm around the 2,000 mark and I've learned so much in the last 12 months, but there's still so much to learn. The payoff is massive. It is worth it. It is potentially, we're talking even potentially inheritance for your kids. Like this is important stuff. This isn't just a quick pump and dump. Yeah, I made a bit of money back in the day with Bitcoin. It's like, no, I'm still making money with Bitcoin because it's my new savings account. So check out Michael Saylor's talks, check out Jack Muller's, check out Jack Dorsey, check out some of the biggest players in Bitcoin because they can get your foot in the door for understanding, and then you can build on top of that. Get plugged into community, get plugged into some smaller channels that are like gems, man. They will be genuine, straight to the point, cut the crap. They all build a really good community you can join. You can reach out, get in contact with them. These are the people you want to surround your viewing with. So on YouTube, on Spotify, get plugged into Bitcoin content. So thanks everyone for watching. Just a quick one today. I figured I'd pump out a video, but tomorrow I'm going to be interviewing Rajat Soni. So from his channel, go check out his channel, but you probably already have. I'm having him on and we're going to discuss Bitcoin versus real estate, Bitcoin versus fiat dollar. He does really cool breakdowns with tables and graphs, and he's obviously a visual explainer. And so Really looking forward to that. But yeah, subscribe, comment, like, share it around, and cheers, guys. Thanks for watching.